welcome to another episode of Beyond Borders on ChannelOne television. My name is Kudah. As you can see, we are. This ambience looks familiar. We are actually at Kudah International Airport. This is Gate 7. We are going to board EK788. This is an Emirates line, and we are heading for Dubai International Airport. We're going to spend some days in Dubai to do what we do best on Beyond Borders on ChannelOne television. Now, the reason why I'm filming this is while I sit here at the Gate 7 minding my own business, someone taps me from the back and says, "Caleb, how is Shishi?" I turn and it happens to be someone who knows more than necessary. Takes me back to my childhood days and I'm wondering who is spying. Well, it turns out there's someone who has known my family very closely, works in Abu Dhabi, and has been following some stories I've been putting up on social media. So we're going to have a conversation. She's a teacher in Abu Dhabi. She's Ghanaian based in Abu Dhabi. So we're going to have a conversation after this very quick break. Stay with us. This is Beyond Borders on ChannelOne television. My name is Caleb Kudah. Welcome to this promising conversation on ChannelOne television with me, Caleb Kudah. This is Beyond Borders. So, let me introduce you to the spy. Spy? Oh, no, so what just happened? Is what I said accurate?
Yes, it is. Yeah.
What just happened? Tell us, because
So yeah, I saw you earlier, and then I wanted to know about Shishi. So yeah, just as I sat behind you, I tapped and then I asked, "How is Shishi?" So it started the whole conversation.
For those who don't know, who is Shishi?
I think Shishi is I've forgotten her age, but a young girl who had an injury in school that affected her spine, and we've been following the story, wanting to know how she's doing. And I think the last video I saw of her, she was walking, and so I wanted to see how it has gone and how things are. So
that's interesting. So for those who don't know, Shishi's my neighbor's little girl. She's 6, and she was in school, and her neighbors actually her colleagues in class pulled her chair from beneath her. She fell. It affected her spine. It affected her walk and all of that. And I wrote about Shishi a bit on Facebook. And for some reason, everywhere I go, people are asking, how is Shishi? Who is Shishi? How is Shishi? And all of that. So that's all that happened. That's what led to this conversation. But beyond that, you also say you know me beyond me writing on Facebook and you seeing me on TV or hearing me on radio. First of all, what is your name? I don't even know.
Yeah, my name is Krista.
Krista. Krista.
Yes.
Krista what?
Krista Bento.
Okay.
Yes. So I know you from Nkoko. Yeah, that was where I was born. That was where I grew up. So yeah, I'm a member of the Church of Pentecost. So that's also makes the knowing you.
So while my dad was pastoring the Nkoko North District,
yes,
you were there.
Yes, I was.
How old were you at the time? Because let me sakra.
I think I was young too. Yeah, I was quite young too.
Where in Nkoko did you live?
In Adweje.
Nkoko Adweje. Okay.
My mom had a shop around the church, the central church. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So.
Is it Nkoko South or North?
Where were you guys? You guys were living in Asubone.
Yes,
Yes.
ABC, close to Life FM.
Yes, exactly.
The road was dusty at the time.
Yes, yes, yeah.
We were close to the Brotherhood or some lodge somewhere else.
Yes, the Brotherhood Church. Yeah. Okay, so you were up there.
Yes.
Yes, I do remember. I was quite young, yeah. And because my mom was a women's ministry, I
leader.
Yeah.
No Boduku. But Tamboline. Abigail.
Yeah, I think around that time she was an assistant. So
okay. What's her name?
Dora Mankwa.
Oh, my dad will know.
Yes.
My dad will know.
Yes. You were. Yeah. So, yeah, that is how come I know you.
I see. But beside that too, you also make another connection. This is crazy. It's a web of connections.
It's a very long connection. And when you guys moved to Adabraka,
yes.
My uncle is an elder at Adabraka. So elder Ebenezer Wankwa and then the wife.
Oh, are you serious? Mama Pat.
Yes, Mama Pat. So
she lost her husband recently.
No, the father.
No, sorry. Oh, hey. What did I say? God forbid. I'm sorry. She lost her father recently. There was a funeral. Oh, okay. So you've been in Ghana for how long?
For a month.
You've been around for a month.
For a month.
So you're going back?
Going back, yes.
Okay. Now, what do you do in UAE?
I'm a teaching assistant in an all-girls charter school. And I think, yes, it's the first in Abu Dhabi. So we started the whole thing.
Right. What's it called?
Rabdan Charter School.
Rabdan Charter School.
Yes.
Who owns it?
It's an Alda school. Okay. It's under Alda company. So.
How long have you relocated permanently? So you just come and visit and all?
Initially, I was here to visit my husband for just 3 months, and then 3 months turned to 6 years.
Yes. 3 months turned to 6 years.
To 6 years. So I've been there for 6 years. I just came back.
What was it that turned 3 months to 6? Was he your husband or it was no? Tell me.
It was COVID. Initially, it was COVID, and then after COVID, it was like, okay, why don't you find a job and then stay? Since I'm here and I'm not going away. So thanks to COVID, 3 months turned to 6 years.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's go a step back to when you were growing in Ghana, and then so. Who are you? Where did you do school? Who are some of your friends growing up? What are some of the things that shaped you? What are your fondest memories of Ghana and things like that? So back to the roots, right?
Yeah. So I grew up in Nkoko. I went to, I started school at God's Gift Academy. It's a very old school. And then I moved to the Presby School. And I went to Nkoko Secondary School.
Nkoko Secondary School,
yes.
I know that.
Yeah, so...
But I'm surprised you didn't go to Pentecost Preparatory. That's why I was.
Yeah,
I went to Presby.
I went to Presby. My brothers did, I think 2 of them, when it started. Yeah, that was what I was told. So I didn't want to...
Because your brothers have been there.
Yes, I don't want to
chat something else.
Yeah, we become
Who are
like...
some of your friends in the Presbyterian school? Do you remember?
Yeah. I had friends like, will I remember?
Yeah,
I had Maxwell Enchi, I had another Maxwell Kumate, I had the girls, Sherma Elizabeth. Okay. I was more of a boys girl. I had Osafo Ernest. I was always with the boys.
So a lot of that.
I grew up with boys, so it was easier to, yeah.
And then in your neighborhood where you lived, who were some of the people, who were some of your childhood friends? You want to say hello to them?
Yeah,
if you know where they are and what they're doing.
To Esther and the Opari family. I think they are now in Sumu. They've relocated. And then I have Abigail Daku. She's married to, I think her name has changed. And for her, I think she's in Kumasi. And they were in our family house, so I had my cousins, from my family house.
So you really grew up in Nkoko, because from basic school all the way to Nkoko Secondary School. That's serious. So you're Kwewu?
Yes.
Yes,
100%.
From Nkoko?
Yeah, from Nkoko.
Who's your MP now?
Oh,
you didn't vote? So
I didn't vote. I think the MP was my teacher or
he was your teacher?
Yeah, I remember from Kosek, if I'm right. Yeah. The time I was there.
That's fine. Very well noted. So from Nkoko Secondary School, you went to the...
So I did the distance course with UCC.
Okay.
Yes. So
education?
Education, yes.
Makes sense. Basic
education.
Why education?
So after secondary school, I moved to Accra for a short period. When I returned back to Nkoko, I got a job at Pentecost School. Yeah, so I taught at Pentecost School for a while.
Who was the head teacher at the time?
Mr. Eboa.
Okay.
Yeah, Mr. Eboa, Bernard Fosi Eboa.
I don't remember who the headmaster was when we were there.
Oh, okay.
The guy I know of is the Beza because they were always sucking people when they owed school fees. I don't remember the names.
Yeah. So I taught at Pentecost for a while, and then the interest grew. Okay. So I decided to take a course in education, and so I did the basic education. And from there, I got married not long after that. Okay.
And by what time your husband was in UAE?
Yeah, he was there. So
how did you meet him?
It's all Pentecostal. Yeah, so
he's an officer?
He's an officer. I didn't know him.
And you are one too? Or you are
now
usher?
I am.
Now you are?
Yes.
You're in charge of the children's ministry in Abu Dhabi.
I'm the district women's leader for...
You're following after your mom?
Yes.
And you're possessing nations?
Yes, we are.
So,
yes.
So, fast forward, 6 years in Abu Dhabi, teaching in an all-girls school. So you're telling me about how in Abu Dhabi, if an accident had happened involving a school child, what would have happened, for example? So let me explain for the benefit of viewers, right? So the story is basically that this 6-year-old girl goes to school, and her peers, while they were playing, she was going to sit, they took the chair off her, she fell. And then while she was struggling to move, another one pushed her. During the same day, there was a test that was happening. She was trying to write and her hands were shaking. She couldn't really write and she was crying throughout. The teachers got to know what happened and they punished the culprits, right? But they didn't inform the parents what had happened. And it was a few days, like a day or two, the parents noticed that she fell forward, and so her tooth also fell, and after some time she couldn't walk at all. She had to be in diapers, and in terms of her consciousness, sometimes when you're talking to her about different things, she would just be smiling or laughing and all of that. She had been to the hospital, some tests and labs, MRIs were done, and all long things, but that's the summary of the story. If this had happened in your school, what would have happened?
I think the first thing would be involving the police. Okay. Yes, they would have asked to check the CCTVs in the school and then proceed to take the case on. This will not even involve the parents. This will be strictly between the person who committed whatever crime it was and then the government. And you would
the parents of the kids?
Yeah, the parents of the kids who pushed, in the case of, took the chair from, So it would have been a case between them and then the police. And they would have taken it the whole yard and not left anything out. So they don't take kids lightly, injuries of kids or anything that happens to children that lightly, and it would have been a big issue.
No, they say it's kids. Children are playing and one fall, then you say sorry, the life goes on.
Yeah, if there is no injury, that is fine. But once there is an injury, that is kind of altering the way the child, as in Shishi's case, it affected her walking and other stuff. They would have gone the extra mile. They wouldn't have.
To the extent that the school didn't find it prudent to inform the parents, what would have happened?
That is so wrong. Because the first thing, I'll use my school as an example. The first thing that happens when there is an incident is that the parents are called, they are informed. After the child has been taken to the hospital, the parents would be informed, and if they want to probe further, they will go into that. And then the police will come in, because they don't want a situation whereby people will point fingers and then say this happened in this school. And there are cases where it goes further to the point where a school can be closed down.
If the entire school is shut down because one student has been injured.
Yes, wow. And then no one did anything about it, and they are covering it. They are saying, "Oh, it's kids playing." Yeah, once there is an injury, once there is a life-threatening issue, it goes all the whole yard. Yeah.
This is Beyond Borders on ChannelOne Television. My name is Caleb Kudah. We are on our way to Dubai. We are not yet there. And we just ran into someone who is very familiar yet unfamiliar. Very interesting situation. Someone who knows us really closely, and we are just discovering just how much they know us. And we're having conversations about some experiences, both home, abroad, her life story, and all. Sorry, so your name again, I have to remember.
Yeah, my name is Krista.
Krista, yes, I will remember this time around. So let's talk about life in Abu Dhabi now, right?
Yeah.
I'm sure you grew up a bit in Ghana before you moved. So
Yeah.
growing up, when you contrast your life here in Ghana to what you're experiencing currently in Abu Dhabi, what's it like?
The first thing that hits me when I moved there was the cultural differences. It's a whole thing, but then once you are there, once you live there for a while, you realize that the things that you hear, and when you haven't been there, it's quite different. Yeah, it is. Like most people are afraid of the. They keep saying the Arabs are not good and the Arabs are this, they are that. Until you encounter them, you wouldn't know how good they are. And personally, I have had an interesting journey in Abu Dhabi because,
I'll get to that. But first, the cultural shocks that you experienced. Share some with me.
So one of the things that I noticed was that men and women don't sit together. Yes, especially in the bus. So one thing I learned is that if you are in the bus and then you don't want, as a woman, you don't want anyone to sit next to you, you can just keep your bag. It doesn't matter. We all pay the same amount, but then you can insist that you don't want anyone to sit next to you, a man to sit next to you, and the driver understands. So even when the sitting position for the men are filled, and you don't want to, the person will be left behind. Yes.
So they won't board the bus?
Yes.
Because a woman is sitting in.
Yeah.
She doesn't want a man to sit next to her.
Yes. So the man can ask, and if you don't mind, you will allow him to sit next to you. It was one of the cultural shocks I experienced. And then one thing was that when there is a line, like a queue, men don't normally stand behind women. Yeah, so you see a queue for women and then a queue for men.
Oh, there are separate queues for men and women. Whether they are going to the public toilet or they are going to buy food.
Yes, so it was interesting. Yeah, and then I got to learn that right after grade 5, the boys goes to a boys' school, the girls goes to a girls' school.
After grade 5.
After grade
There's
5,
nothing like mixed.
Yes, again, unless it is an international school like a British school or American school. But for the local schools, girls goes to school differently in a different place. The boys goes to a different place, and even if they are all in one place, they don't mix.
I see.
Yes.
What's the idea behind? Is it rooted in Islam or what?
I think it's culturally.
It's cultural.
Yes, it's a
because in Ghana we have Muslims, but we don't necessarily separate. Despite if you take away the fact that when they pray, the women are behind, the men are in front. I don't really see much of what you.
Yes. Yeah, I think it's more of a cultural thing, than Islamic thing.
So, and you were recounting your story as someone who has gone there, who's working, and the kind of encounters you've had, and how sharply it differs from some of the perceptions people had back home. Share some with us.
Okay, so my first experience with an Emirati was when I had a call that an Emirati family needed a teacher for their kids during the COVID time.
These are the rich people, huh?
Yeah, you can say that. So I went to work with them, and
one second, they want to have our attention. Okay. Emirates flight from Abidjan has landed. If you're expecting your burger from Abidjan, please, they have come. Go for your coins over there.
Yeah, so I went to this family. I met them. The parents could not speak English at all.
At all?
At all, yeah. And so I was there basically to teach the kids English. I needed to speak with the parents through one of the girls who was just 11 and was trying to learn English. So she was,
Interesting.
for the parents, it was Google Translate.
Wow.
So it was interesting. And then I was with this family for about 2 years. And it was one of the best things that happened to me.
They treated you well?
Very well. Very well. I remember going to the hospital for a couple of days. I came back and I went back to work. This woman handed me a brand new bag saying, "This is like your gift for being in the hospital." It was amazing.
Recovery gift.
Recovery gift. It was amazing. And the food, you visit them, and then every week or whenever they cook, and how do I put it? There is excess, they package it and then they ask you to take it home. And it was nice. I was telling someone that anytime you hear that an Arab is maltreating someone, it is not an Emirati or a local. It might be some other Arabs.
Yes, because we hear a lot of stories about trafficking and people going through very dehumanizing experiences, especially in the Gulf state. The last time I was traveling right in this at this gate, I saw a young lady. I saw her visa. It was, they had an agent, young girls going, and in my mind, Charlie.
Yeah, anyone who lives with an Emirati.
She was going to do care or something like that.
Yeah. Anyone who lives with an Emirati will testify to the fact that they are very good. To me, I believe it is the other Arabs. I don't want to mention them, but a true Emirati.
They are special.
Yeah.
They treat people well.
They treat people well.
So that's for you. You went there because you also had some professional background and there's high demand for you. So first of all, for your profession, is there opportunity for people to work in Abu Dhabi, Dubai, the Emirates?
Yeah, there is. The only disadvantage is the fact that for a Ghanaian certificate holder, you might not get what you want to get because mostly they look down on our certificates. That is one thing I would say, yes.
Well, they say it's not rigorous enough.
That is what. Yeah, and so it makes it a bit difficult. And for my school, we have almost 80% of the teachers from South Africa.
Really?
And not the black South Africans, but then the Africans. And those people barely speak English, sorry, but English is like their second language, and they regard their certificates as higher than the Ghanaian one.
Africans for certificate,
GSDN. So it makes it a bit tough. You would, as a Ghanaian, you would have to do extra courses, like extra stuff over there to pick it up. But I know people, I know Ghanaians. I have met Ghanaian teachers who basically had their certificates from the UK or people from the UK, but then they are Ghanaians and they are working.
So it means that if you have a certificate as a teacher from a place like South Africa, the UK, your certificate will be valued more.
Yes.
And the chances of getting a well-paying job in Dubai or Abu Dhabi or in the Emirati is it's quite better. But then one thing you can also say is that there is an opportunity for you to also upgrade yourself and then do more. So that really helps. Beyond teaching, what other professions are Ghanaians thriving in where you are?
I know people in quite good positions. I'm trying to remember some of them because I know of one person who is like a top official. He teaches in the police academy. Yes, and
he's Ghanaian.
Yes, he's Ghanaian. And
oh, and a norma.
Oh yes.
What a norma.
Oh yeah,
Eda.
they can.
Can't some why? Processing the nation,
So we have people who works in places like ADNOC, Ghanaians who work in ADNOC, and ADNOC is a oil company. Yeah, the oil company in Abu Dhabi. We have Ghanaians who work there, and it's a very good job. We have people who work in the airport, and it's good. Ghanaians are thriving. The community, the ones you get to know the people, and people say, oh, they are going to do nanny jobs, and it's not everyone in Dubai or Abu Dhabi who does nanny jobs. There are Ghanaians who are doing a great job with high paying. Yeah.
Increasingly, though, I do meet young people in Ghana who will sweat and save, work so hard, save, and they say they are going to Dubai, and they say they are going to hustle. Some say they are going to do forklifting, others are going to do all manner of things. What puts you, what gives you a better footing when you get there? That you sell whatever, buy tickets and all that, go there to hustle, or that you have some certification and a profession and you go there to offer a service?
Yeah. So one mistake a lot of people do, especially when they are in Ghana. Yeah.
And the weather is warm. Yes. Okay. Our flight should be. Oh, we are taking off at 6. It's 4:44, so we have some time. Thank you to Kudah.
So one mistake they make is that they buy their tickets. They get the visa for tourism, or what we call the visit visa, and then they come there with it. That the longest you get is, I think, 3 months or 2 months now. And then they come, and their aim is that after the 3 months, they are going to look for a job, or within the 3 months, they are going to look for a job. And then overstay, and then it comes with a lot of fines. Yeah, you need to pay. And so the best thing we advise is that if you can find an agency that is doing a direct employment, that is the best thing you can do, because you can come with any direct employment. Once you are there and then you work for a couple of years, you can find a job with your certificate. It is possible. It is possible, because I know people. I
like the sound of possibility. That we'll take a very quick break. When we come back, we'll talk about life and living it in Abu Dhabi, since that's where specifically you are, and how your experiences are, what you miss when you're away, and what you don't miss. You're still watching Beyond Borders on ChannelOne television. My name is Caleb Kudah. I'm hanging out with Crystal Bentil, who is someone apparently who has known me from my cradle days until some of my very recent things that I'm doing. We all happen to be boarding the same flight to Dubai, so we're having a conversation. So after this break, we'll talk about life and living it in Dubai and all the experiences in between. Stay with us. Hello and welcome to Beyond Borders on ChannelOne television. I am Caleb Kudah. Eduani Dina, I said Tonsi.
And cross it, Mimboni Yimpo, but Haris, Biryani is mostly by the Indians. It's their version of like jollof. Mostly.
And the best spicy.
The rice alone, not too spicy. You'd have to add things to it. Yeah, some come with chili inside already. So yeah, and then we have the game mats, which is like bullfruit, but they are very small. Yeah. And yes, so the food, the people, and the Ghanaian people. You go out. Like here in Ghana, there are people chilling like 247.
Yeah.
It's not like that there. That is some of the things
What
that
are they doing with their life?
they have their life, but it will never be like you are home.
Like, are they also working? Are they working?
No,
to work?
when you go out, especially in this weather, it's very hot now. The lowest temperature should be around maybe 26, and that is evening time, and the highest 50 degrees.
50?
Yes, they can
50.
50. They can go that high. And so in most cases, when you go out in the afternoon, you don't normally see people walking around. They have a very vibrant nightlife. They do work with lights and a lot of those things. So in the mornings, people are always indoors, especially in this kind of weather. And then from 5 p.m., 6 p.m., you see shops opening and people outside a lot. But it's not the same. It's not the same. If you want to have fun, you'd have to go to the mall or any other places that has a lot of people. Not like Ghana that you can find 2 or 3 people in an open space. And I miss the Ghanaian funerals, the Ghanaian weddings and stuff.
You miss the funerals?
Like,
in other words,
not a year.
You miss that Ilumbe's funeral. When you come down.
I wish I can. You know the fact that you be in your house, but then you hear the sound from everywhere. Yeah.
Yeah.
You hear all those sounds like the noises, a plastic chair.
Yes, so great.
Yeah, you make all those things.
I'm surprised you miss these little things.
That's what intrinsically makes it. Yeah, it makes living here.
Weddings there, like there's boisterous and.
No, not really, because it's mostly
because of social events. Because of social
and it can only happen on Sundays because. In our case, we are willing to get a church building, and you go forward, and once they hear that you want to use it for a church building, they change their mind. And so we have to rent a place, and then we can only have service on Sundays.
So so ministry is expensive, or
it's
difficult
expensive.
doing church.
You will find the space, you will get a place to rent, but then if you are willing to buy the place, you'd have to register the church as an event center. Yes, an event center.
So it's difficult to acquire property and make it a Christian
something. Yeah, they will not restrict you from working, but then it will just be difficult. And so we only have Sundays to work. Any other services on Zoom. Okay, yeah, any other services is on Zoom for the weekdays. And so some of these activities, we rush through it. Yeah, we rush through it. It's not like
home.
Yes, it's
not
like
do service for 5 hours.
Yes.
You have been there dance here 2 hours.
2 hours. 2 hours is luxury for us here.
We did dance here. No kind Bible. No kind story.
I told you my account. Yeah. That is something we cannot afford.
Right.
And so living in Ghana, you have these things freely, and people are willing to worship, people are willing to serve, but if you don't have the capacity, like our church, it makes it difficult to.
Beyond that, what are some of the things we have here that we take for granted, that you wish you could enjoy where you are?
People, I would say.
But there are people there.
That is it. I have never lived in the Ghanaian community, and so I live in the outskirts of Kudah.
Where you are?
Where I am.
And there are active, vibrant Ghanaian communities in UAE.
That you can only meet on Sundays or when you go to the Ghanaian restaurant or something like that. But then during the weekday, everyone is busy. Everyone is busy. Everyone is working. Like in Ghana, you can come back home and then you see people, you sit and then you have a conversation. It's not like that there. because once you are coming back from work in the afternoon, someone is going for the evening shift, and everyone is busy.
No one has time.
No one has time.
There's no social life.
Basically, because the little time you have, you would want to rest.
Right.
It is very stressful.
Right.
You would want to rest, and so it makes having people around the Ghanaian way that you can go to someone's house.
Go and take salt and pepper when you're cooking.
How do I tell my Indian neighbor that I want salt?
No, thousand apologies, you can't take my salt.
Exactly. So these are some of the things that we miss when we are.
But I think also gradually the Ghanaian middle class is losing that sense of community. Everyone comes back home and they're in their apartments, leave home early, come home very late, close from school, close from work, go to school, come back home, you sleep. Basically you pay rent for the spiders and cockroaches.
To
enjoy.
Yeah, to enjoy in your home.
But you don't think we should lose that?
I don't think so. It's not a good thing because.
But what are the things in Abu Dhabi specifically where you are that you wish Ghanaians should learn? And also,
I think this the most I have traveled. I was saying this when I came to Ghana. I went to Nkoko and back to Accra. I went to Cape Coast and then to Takrady.
Right.
The roads are very bad. And one thing
our roads, the ones in Ghana,
are very bad.
And
And one thing I like about these people is that they can construct a new road and nothing will be touched.
Okay.
They can literally pick up a transformer, put it on the side, construct the road, and then pick it back, right back. Nothing is affected.
Okay.
And when I was leaving about 4 weeks ago, there was a road in my area that it wasn't faulty. There was nothing wrong with it. What they said is that it has expired. The time is up. So they took everything and they are constructing a new one.
Expiry date I can. Expiry date I can. No pothole also.
No
pothole. No cracks.
Nothing. They just want to renovate the road. And when I was coming, they had started. I wouldn't be surprised when I go and then they are done with it.
In a matter of 4 weeks.
4 weeks, yes.
Wow.
That is even long because when they start working on something, they make sure that they work at a pace that it will be easy for everyone. And they wouldn't stress so much.
So you want our roads to get to their level?
To their level. Even if not to their level.
When President Commission 2 weeks later, pothole a 50 was so said government.
At least say even if we will not get their standard, at least you may need for a pan.
Also, coin was expiry date.
Expiry date.
After how many years?
Some major roads are like 10 years. After 10 years, they should.
And after 10 years, there was no potholes.
Yeah, they would have to. Yeah.
So their roads are good.
Their roads are good.
Number two.
And one thing, this one has changed, but then I noticed that the electricity is quite stable when I came, and so that is one thing that we are
like it?
Yeah, it will continue.
Yeah.
And our water systems, we basically live on a desert. It hasn't rained since last year, February.
It's not rained since February last
year. And water is the cheapest thing you can get in Dubai.
Water is cheap in the desert.
Yes. So looking at this and then looking at the water bodies in Ghana, I believe something needs to be done.
Water. We have the largest man-made lake. We have Tano, we have Crab, we have Densu.
And yet,
it's a very rationing water. You are saying on that desert where it doesn't rain, you guys don't run out of water.
No.
People shower more 24 hours.
If your water is not running, there's a problem with your house, not the entire nation.
Where do they source their water from?
These people are sourcing water mostly from the sea, filtering it and then giving it to the people.
So they're doing desalination?
Yeah. And
is it hard water? Is it nice?
It's water. It's usable. Okay. No matter what they do, like there is water available all the time, and it barely rains there. I can count the number of times it has rained since I have
In the
been
last
there.
6
In the
years?
last 6 years.
Really?
I can count the number of times we've
You're
had
not
rain.
even due
No.
showers?
If you
nothing?
see rain, most of the times it will be cloud seeding.
Really?
Yes, it will be cloud seeding. So, looking at this and then looking at Ghana, I've been here for 4 weeks. It's been raining almost every
But
week
your
since
taps
I
are
came.
not flowing.
They are not flowing.
Ghana, what's your rent? What's
Bawi.
Bawe, the open yet. Going to zero.
Yeah.
Bawe,
Grandmas.
soon. Bawe, the cameraman is from Bawe. He lives there.
You see the whole thing. Like, I know that for 2 consecutive times I opened the tap and it wasn't running.
And you're even close to the Wager Dam.
Yeah.
That's the amazing part of
You
it.
see, and it's been raining since I came. It's not like you guys are out of water like we are.
So what's wrong with us?
We are yet to find out. I don't know.
We should set up a special commission of inquiry.
Yeah, we really
Because in
need
the
to.
abundance of water, someone is always thirsty.
Yeah.
So their roads are good, their electricity is solid, their water supply is great.
The education system is amazing. It's amazing. The thoughts they put into their education system. It's not like a lot, you don't have to do so much, but then you see the government's involvement in the school. You see the efforts they are putting in the children. And we started
This is for us. Okay, so we are to complete departure formalities and proceed to boarding gate C7. We're leaving at 6. It's 5:02 now. So we'll try and patch up and see. Okay, so what exactly is it about the education system that you appreciate, that you think we can learn from?
One thing I know is that by the beginning of the school year, I know that all textbooks will be available in the school, including exercise books. That is the duty of the government. They already, I know by now, it is set up there. So we go, and then for the first week, we just start teaching because it will be available. You don't have to stress about it. Resources, teaching materials are readily available. They put thoughts in those things. Every department is stocked with things that you need. So you just enter the storeroom and it is there. If it is not there, you just make a request and the next thing it is provided. Okay. Every child in my school is just 2 grades, grade 6 and 7, which is like class 6 and then JSS1. And every student in the school was provided with a laptop last academic year. Every teacher in the school had a laptop.
Your laptop, is it fast?
It is very fast. I have it right here.
Let me see. Because some Ghanaian teachers say the laptops they have.
I have used
Laptop from my first one, I bone any bling.
I have used
That's
the
a think.
think book. And the students are using the same. The grade 7 are using this think book.
The students are using a think book.
Yes.
Lenovo.
Yes. And teachers are using either this or an HP.
And it has all your teaching materials.
Yes.
Wow.
Once it does not have, you just request and then you have it. Okay? So this makes things easier for all
the
of
government resources
the school
and the teachers.
Yes.
How's your earning? Have you guys gone on strike as teachers before?
No.
No. Strike.
No.
Yeah. The government will punish you for striking, or you are comfortable?
It's comfortable compared to where we are coming from.
It's the way you're even saying it.
Yeah.
It is entering.
It is very comfortable.
It's giving.
It's giving, yeah. So, I haven't seen anyone go on
Teachers are
strike.
better paid.
Better paid. If not, teachers are very comfortable.
Compared to,
I can't even compare it to it. Because I would rather be a teaching assistant for as long as it takes there than being a teacher here, struggling to get my salary at the end of the month.
So you are even a teaching assistant?
Assistant.
What does
I'm
that
a teaching
mean?
assistant. So for a teaching assistant, it depends on where you are put and the department you are to handle. And we have what we call the students with special needs, or the students who are, say, low in class. So what happens is that the teacher takes them through the entire subject, like opens up the subject to them, and then once they start the learning process, if some of the students are struggling with it,
That's where you come in.
yes, I come in. They are sent to me, and then I reteach what the teacher has
This is
taught.
basic school.
Yes, I reteach what the teacher has taught so that they get it. No one
University
is
and
left behind.
who teacher assistant to.
No one is left behind. So that we all, at the end of the day, we all achieve the same thing. So what the teacher is teaching, if they need
Someone
to
is
rush
lagging
through,
behind.
yes,
Someone needs to catch up.
Then yes.
And you're saying that you would prefer to be a teaching assistant in Abu Dhabi on any day than to be even a headmaster in Ghana.
Yeah.
A headmaster.
Yeah, aside
I said headmaster.
I heard it.
And you like you? Oh, stop that.
I'm not stopping that. You know, aside the fact that you'd have to struggle for your salary at the end of the month, going on strike, complaining about benefits and stuff. I don't think I've ever had a month where my salary did not come.
Let me upgrade. You prefer being a teaching assistant to a circuit supervisor, CISO. If you're a CISO, you're a big woman.
Someone who even prefer to be a security in Abu Dhabi than.
Chaso, baby, okay, Chaso.
I don't want to go
Chaso.
But yeah, I don't want to go there. But sometimes the truth hits hard, and we are not. We don't want to talk about it.
So, you've been back in the last couple of weeks, and you come and go, I guess.
No.
You don't come often.
Yeah. I just came after 6 years. So.
After 6 years, this is your first time of coming back.
Yeah.
When next are we seeing you? Because you're comfortable.
I am comfortable.
You miss the food now, don't worry.
Oh, the food I will make.
You watch on Zoom.
I'll make at home. I'll try. I will not be like.
Say something to your husband.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
No, he's watching. You have to
yeah.
Because he's the one who took you there. That
Yes, he did.
Thank
Thank you so much. His name is Edward.
Are you telling me?
His name is Edward Bento.
Okay.
And yeah, thank you so much, Eddie. God bless you. I think we are in this together, and I really, really appreciate the fact that we are doing life together. And Abi, you know that when I come, we talk about the rest.
It's about a good time. It's about a good time. But it's been nice talking to you.
It's been nice talking to you.
Thank you so much. No, the other thing I should maybe pick from you is that you're in leadership, church leadership in Abu Dhabi.
Yeah.
When the Ghanaians come there in the early stages, what's the kind of support? What's the status of your congregants? What caliber of people are they? What kind of support do they need?
So what we try to do with the church is that because it's a bigger community, and it's not just Ghanaians, we have Filipinos, we have Ugandans, we have Kenyans there. What we try to do is that we let them know you are new, you are looking for a job. So if anyone hears of anything and can be of help, they should let us know. And we have a job platform for posting jobs. Yeah, the church has a different platform for posting jobs. So you are added to that platform, and then you see all the jobs that are being advertised on there. And then if anyone also talks about any job, the first thing we say is that there is someone in the church that needs, looking for a job. So, that is one thing that the church tries to do.
The national head for the Church of Pentecost in UAE, and I'm sure another country is responsible for
the UAE, for
the block.
The MENA block,
Yes.
The MENA block.
Apostle Raymond Ode.
Yes.
He was a Sunday school teacher at Asalam Dow, my local assembly.
And he's my father.
So it's crazy. It's a small world, isn't it? But thank you so much, Crystal Bentel, for talking to us. We're just running into this one, and so grateful that we could talk. We're on our way to Dubai, so look forward to more content from there. In the meantime, this was an absolute pleasure talking to a fellow Opente I understand. My name is Caleb. Could I keep watching Channel One Television?